Hello, boys, girls, guys, gals, ladies, and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Uncle Sam and the Limey. I am here with the Clayster 70Z,
What's going on?
and I think today we're going to try a slightly different format. It's going to be more of a podcast-esque style. There's going to be no gameplay. We're just going to have an image, but we are going to be talking about some things back, and there's going to be pictures, and it's going to be awesome. So I don't know. We're going to roll with it, just see how long and sort of it naturally ends. So bear with us, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. So what's on the tables then?
Well, I mean, what do you want to talk about first? Because we just went off on that lady's butt, so.
Yeah. Okay. So I suppose you start at the beginning, and then we can just sort of like drift on, drift onto butts.
Alright.
So
Petrol.
yeah, we were talking about petrol prices. So do you want to talk about prices over there, and then I can sort of do the number crunching stuff?
Yeah. The cheapest by my house is like what was it, like 325 or so, or something like that. And that's in my city, it's reasonably lower than other places. There's actually, I think, a gas line that goes through our city or close by, and so that's why it does that. That's why it's cheap. But I could be completely wrong. So anyway, yeah, in other places it's like 379 and stuff. But regardless,
Yeah.
like 325, $3.25 around my house. Done.
Nice, but in England it's not quite the same. The exchange rate is different, and of course we buy it by a different amount. So over in the US, you pay per gallon. Over here we pay per litre, and of course there are 4.5 litres in a gallon. So see, Clay's laughing now because he knows he's bested me. But
How would you fucking, like, liters of gasoline? Like, really?
oh, come
Really?
on, dude. It's like
So-
we're in the modern times now. It's not Stone Age anymore. It's not colonial.
Well, okay. What do you have? Is it gallons for your car, or is it measured by liters?
Well, it's mainly litres now. It's we're like, oh
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
we've got a 70-litre petrol tank.
Because you get a liter worth of like soda, and I just picture it filled with gasoline. I'm like, what? Like, it just doesn't. It just seems strange. I don't know, but I mean, not that big of a deal. You know, you just pay more for less gasoline. That's not an
Yeah.
issue or anything.
So,
Whatever.
yeah, we did some number crunching, and as the exchange rate stands now, it's $1.54 or something like that for a pound, and oh god, hopefully I've still got them up.
You fucking broke it, dude.
I know. And it's 64 pence for $1. So the exchange rate isn't quite what it was, but it's not bad. And yeah, so you pay what nearly $3.50 for a gallon of petrol. So it's about £1.30 for a litre here, and I worked out if we were to buy a gallon of petrol. Or gasoline, or whatever you fancy calling it over there. But if you want to buy a gallon of petrol over here, it's going to cost you about $9. So,
Alright, we're good.
yeah, okay.
We're good. That's so goddamn expensive. Like, oh, Jesus.
Well, you know, a lot of the people who do vlogs and stuff, they're American. They're like, oh, I have to cut down on my driving. Gasoline's become so expensive. Dude, you're not living in England.
I mean, do any British vloggers go like, oh, I need to stop driving, blah blah blah, and then like, I mean, does anybody complain over there, or is
No,
it just
they
like, yeah,
usually,
it's
like,
expensive?
they're just like, yeah, it's expensive, but I usually take the tube. So no, they'll go around public transport, but that's hideously expensive as well. Which needs to be changed.
You're just fucked either way.
Oh yeah, but I suppose
Right.
a happy little segue. Do you think we're ready to move on?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so this is a happy little segue onto transportation, driving on the left. So I know in the US you drive on the right,
Damn
and
right.
yeah, and driving on the right makes sense to me because of course people are right-handed, but then I suppose driving on the left puts the driver who's on the right side of the car, it puts them in the inside of the road, and I know it happens sort of swaps it around in the US, but it just makes so much more sense.
Did we ever actually find out why it's like that?
No,
Or
I don't think we did. I just it's like I know most of the it's like a quarter of the world that drives on the left, pretty much, except Japan was part of the British Empire, so I think it's just an English thing. So
okay, wait a minute, right here. Nothing much changed until 1773 when an increase in horse traffic forced the UK government to introduce the General Highways Act of 1773, which contained a keep left recommendation. This became a law as part of the Highway Bill in 1835.
what? So
Thank you to some random website. I don't know if it is reliable whatsoever, but yeah, what? Fucking boats? How do you guys drive boats over there? What do you?
I think it's pretty much the same.
Okay. All right. I just.
I think I haven't got a clue. I mean, it depends on the boats you're talking about. If you're talking about
Well,
shipping lanes and shipping routes, it's pretty much bog standard. But if you're talking about like going around on the lake and up and down the Thames,
yeah.
I think it's pretty much the same. There are speed limits on pretty much every river that you can get a boat on, so it's not you're gonna be razzing around.
Just made sure. Made sure. I feel like I've seen an episode of Top Gear where he was driving his boat
Yeah,
on the
through
right
London.
on the right side of the river rather than the left side. So I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. I don't often travel in boats. So, and the only reason I brought that up is because part of it was on the website. So I was like, oh, what do you do there? Because it was like, but why do you even? I don't know, whatever. Whatever, dude. Okay? Golly. Fucking boats and driving. Speaking of which, tell me your story about how you almost fucking killed people.
Well, okay, yeah. So I'm learning to drive. I've been told I'm making excellent progress. I've had like 11 hours driving, and I'm on manoeuvres and I'm doing all this shit. But I was driving along a country lane, and we went through a small village, and I was well within the speed limit, 30 miles an hour, perfectly doing well, and a car pulled out. And I got a bit startled by this because, of course, I've only been driving for like 11 hours. So I was like, okay, this car pulled out. I'm still in control. And then we went around a corner and there was another fucking car because I had to pull out onto the other side of the road. And this car like came on and was like, oh fuck, head-on collision. I'm going to die. And so, of course, I froze up like a scared rabbit in headlights. And my instructor was like, oh, fucking no, you don't. And basically it's like, clutch, brake, gear change, turn, oh! And we were alive.
I imagine that as a comic book just now, so it would be like, clutch, turn, gear change, oh, and then on like it showed different angles of your driving instructor, all intense, and then when it came to the oh, it just showed him like screaming.
So, oh! With his fist in the air.
Yeah. Yes, I liked it. I enjoyed. That's good, man. You've been doing weird stuff in your commentaries lately, where you'll just go on like crazy voice tangents, and I like it.
Oh, no, I'm having a lot more fun. I mean, that one where I suddenly appeared in this Australian accent, I had no idea I could do that. I don't even know how to do that. It just came out. I was like,
Oh, that's awesome.
fuck me, did I just sound really Australian? I listened to it back, it's like, bloody hell, I'm an Oz.
Dude, it's.
And
I mean, considering that you guys went over there, I'm not that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah.
not that out of place.
Dude, we shipped our criminals there.
Exactly. That's a crazy story for a fucking country, right? Like, god damn. It's weird.
It's like a lot of people there are going to be descendants of British criminals. How brilliant is that?
That sounds kind of badass, honestly. It's like, oh, who's your grandfather? fucking, I don't know. I mean, I tried to
Jack
say
the
something
Ripper.
cool. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was like, I wouldn't be proud of that. Like, I want my relative to be like some crazy awesome bank robber or something, rather than a dude who killed people, because that frightens me. So,
You cut up young women.
yeah, like that's not. I don't want to be like, yep,
Dude,
no big deal.
fuck your granddad and the Medal of Honor. Do you know what my dad did? My granddad did? Fucking cut up young women. Yeah!
High five. What?
So-
No, God, this grosses me out, man. I don't know how you could do that. Even if it
Uh,
were, like, they're still people. So like it's God, ugh,
oh, dude,
fucking gruesome.
on the tangent of serial killers, do you watch Dexter?
No, but I heard it's fucking fantastic.
Oh, it's bloody brilliant. But I was told a few days ago that I could rock the Dexter look, the sexy serial killer look.
What does that mean? What is the sexy serial killer like? Let me Google this fucking guy. And so,
Just
what
type
does that
in
mean? Like, get his
Dexter
haircut?
Morgan.
and
No,
stuff?
not his haircut, but just that style, the clean cut serial killer look, but then
Doesn't
like
make-
sexy. Because no, but you know how like pedophiles are stereotypically like
I'm like,
wiry hair, little pencil mustache with big glasses with a bit of tape in the middle, going behind a computer all day, going fap 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 fap. That,
Okay.
but like.
wait a minute. So basically, I found that picture. So to dress like that, like wear collared shirts with the sleeves rolled up and like white pants and stuff.
No,
That's not necessarily that's just like suburban white guy. That's
Oh
not.
no, that. But
So do you have to kill people in order to pull this look off or what? Like
I don't think so.
I don't understand what this person's fucking talking about, because that doesn't make any sense. Like if they said like, oh man, you could look like a fucking pirate, that makes sense to me. But like, oh, you could look like Dexter. Dexter's just a fucking crazy white guy. Like that's not. I'm not. To be fair, I've never seen this show, so maybe he's not fucking crazy. But regardless, actually, I have another question. Is that on Showtime over there, or is that?
We don't. I don't think we have Showtime. It's
So
just.
what is it on?
It's just gonna be on. Fucking hell, I don't even know. I just watched on the internet. Oh, no, I'm not gonna lie. I watched most of the American series over on the net. It's easy.
Oh, okay. I didn't. All right. Well, never mind.
It's like we don't have HBO and all that sort of stuff.
What? Really? The programming is so good on there. Like,
I know. I mean,
shows.
it depends. If we have Sky, then we can get other channels. But it's
Right.
very strange. And I know. I think TiVo is trying to release something here, a TiVo type thing. But I'm
Oh
not
wait,
sure.
wait a minute. So you don't have. What does that mean? You don't have DVR over there?
What do you mean by DVR?
DVR is like TiVo. It's like
Where you record from
television.
TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do that, but
Okay.
it's like TiVo's releasing their own thing, and you get like premium channels and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Because no, we don't get, and the programs that we do get are like out 6 months later.
Oh, that sucks.
I
That
know.
sucks a lot.
The Walking Dead, yeah, that's going to
Yeah.
be coming out quite soon, isn't it, in the US? It's
Like the second season. Yeah.
yeah, but the second season won't be released until New Year for us probably. How much does that suck? That's why I watch it on the internet.
Well, it's like that with things for you guys and us? Like, don't some films get released before
I don't
us?
know.
Right?
I think
I feel like that's true.
Harry Potter, which is I suppose is a good example for this. I think that had a world release date where it was just released at the same date, just at
Oh.
different times of the day. I think
Okay.
because I mean they're not going to release something here. They're not going to have the whole red carpet event here at 10 o'clock in the evening, and have you opening it at like fucking 11 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
What sort of shitty time is 11 o'clock in the morning?
That's a shitty. That's exactly. No one wants to see a movie at 11 a.m. I mean, maybe I don't mind it, but I don't want to go to premieres are at night. Premieres for things are at night, so that's just the way it is, or evening at least. Whatever. I don't even know what does that have to do. I'm pretty sure though that certain films get no, they totally do because it's like, oh, here are the pictures from the London release, and then here are the pictures from, the release in like New York or Chicago. So I'm pretty sure you guys get some films before we do. At least they premiere like with the whole red carpet event before.
Yeah,
us.
I think the first screenings and the premieres are are a little before.
Yeah.
But I don't think sort of the main sort of blockbuster release type thing. I don't think that I don't think that gets released anytime sooner than anyone else.
Right. Okay. Word. Word. Speaking of films, Robert Pattinson done. Did
Yeah,
Ticket. Ticket.
dude. So okay, well there's something I noticed a while ago, and you're gonna see this picture. I'm gonna put it up, and it's the double standards of Twilight, because this it was 22, wasn't it, when it was released?
Yeah. Well. Oh wait. It's 11 now. He's 25 now.
So yeah, so he would have been 22.
Yeah.
So this 22-year-old guy walking down the red carpet, hordes of older. Are we talking sort of
Like our mother's age.
Our mother's age, sort of late 30s, early 40s, 50s ish type age, screaming at this guy, and it's just like, wow, that dude is getting a lot of older women, and it's just. But then you reverse it, you put a 22-year-old girl there, and then suddenly you have 40-year-old men going, "Oh, I fucking love you!" Oh, it's like everyone's shouting down at a porn star. It's just completely the wrong atmosphere.
Yeah, it's I before you brought that up, I have never thought about that ever, and so it's pretty amazing. Like women around our mother's age camp out, and they're like, I can't wait to see Robert Pattinson. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I never thought about it this way, but then if I did that, 40 camping out to see like a 20-year-old girl, it's like, are you just what if that was your daughter? And it's like,
oh, you fucking pedophile. Oh
yeah, exactly. Like, it's
dude, I'm gonna camp out for 20. I'm gonna be like, this is my aspiration in life, to be the perverted old man. I'm gonna be there with a cane with a little mirror on the bottom.
Well, here's the thing. No matter what, you're gonna be a perverted old man. That's just a given. But the difference in execution is like, okay, say for instance, like, there's a 19-year-old dude, 20, whatever, early 20s, late teens, whatever, going out with a lady who's in like her 30s. Is that weird, or is that like nice? Like,
See,
what
I
is
think
that?
I think that it's weird either way, but it's more acceptable for a young guy to go out with an older woman than it is the opposite.
Yeah, because then like I imagine it where if I was like in my 30s or something, and this 18-year-old girl's like, oh yeah, like even if she's incredibly attractive, like I'm gonna be a creeper. Like
Yeah.
that makes me feel like I'm a creeper.
But that,
Especially like if I put myself in the place where if it was like my daughter, I'd be like, fuck you, you're not doing that, because that grosses me out. So like I don't know how I feel about anything
yeah, exactly.
about that whole. That's a strange double standard. I've never really put much thought into that until right now, and so it's definitely a bit strange. Okay, with no, fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got something then. It's because what this sort of relates to is the if a guy has lots and lots of sex, he's a stud, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, dude, fist bump, yeah, check out all that poontang you've been getting. It's like, whoa.
Is that how you talk to your friends?
No, not exactly, but
Whoa,
then.
man, fist
Whoa,
bump.
man, fist bump! Look at that, all that poontang! Whoa, dude! No, it's not quite. But but then you look at sort of the same age woman, and if she's getting as much as he is, she's a slut. Because it's bad. It's like, whoa, dude, she can't have that much sex.
Yeah. Like, oh god. Well, okay. I don't know. Like everybody knows about that double standard, and everybody's like, ladies can be players too. It's like, yeah, that's fine, but it's gross. Like, I'm not trying to be chauvinist or anything. It's just like, it's a bit different than if a dude has a lot of sex, and it's always been this way anyway. I mean, like, no matter what, and it's unfair. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's a bit more intimate with a lady doing it with a lot of people, because like we went over earlier, you're letting someone inside of you, whereas with a dude it's just like he's just putting it somewhere. So
Yeah.
like it just feels, in my head it's totally different when it isn't, but it's just like I just can't like not think about it, and then it bothers me. I'm like, why were you with so many people? Why did you do this? and it's just weird. It grosses me out. Like, okay, could you date someone in porn?
Yeah, I think I could.
You think you could? Honestly, you could safely say you could.
I'm a pretty open-minded guy. I think I could. Yeah.
I'm a pretty open-minded guy too. That doesn't mean I could. I mean, well, look, I don't know, man. It would bother me because it's like a lot of people fap to you. You've had wiener in places that like I can't even think about right now. So, oh. And then they have so much sex that they probably won't have that much sex with you.
I think the thing is though, it's a very different thing. It's do you watch or listen to PKA?
What is that?
Painkiller already?
Okay,
Yeah.
first of all, no, I don't because I just recently unsubscribed to Woody.
Ah, okay.
And secondly, what's up with that title? I've never understood that. Why is it called Painkiller already? What does that even?
Oh, I think it's a joke on sort of on noobs, how they've died like 4 times in a row and they've got painkiller already, sort of Modern Warfare 2.
All right, cool. That's all. I just never understood that from like the month I was subscribed to Woody. I was like, why is it called that? So
Yeah, fair play.
anyway,
But they were talking about getting oh fuck, what's her name? Famous porn star. Can't remember her name. I keep wanting to say that woman from Vice City. What is it? Cindy Sucks or something. Candy Sucks. Candy Sucks. I keep wanting to say that, but
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's not that. I'm probably gonna remember once I've like finished recording this. I'm like, oh fuck, it was her name.
Well,
But
how famous is she?
she's pretty famous.
Sasha Grey?
No, no.
Because that's like everybody wants to talk to her because apparently she's like really intelligent or something. I don't know. The only reason I say or something is because I don't know. I'm not saying she's dumb. Before anybody jumps on that, it's like, what were you trying to say? I'm just saying I don't know because I've never spoken to her. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't know. I feel like if I didn't put a disclaimer there, people would jump on that and be a witch hunt, and it would be bad. So anyway.
Jump on the pain train.
But anyway.
Yeah, but they were talking about how because she's got a boyfriend and how what she does for a job is physical, what she does with her boyfriend is more emotional, and I think if it's balanced like that, it's not gonna fall apart as easily. Because to be honest, sex is sex. I mean, it is what it is, but it's sort of gonna sound like a pussy now, but it's the feelings behind it when you're in that sort of relationship that sort of makes it what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know, because it's like a lot of people, the things that people do in porn are things that they wouldn't do with people that they really actually love until after a certain point. But it's like, oh, today you're gonna have 2 dudes and they're gonna spend time in your butt, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I don't know what. It's all complicated. Cause, okay. Would you date a girl who was with like 11 dudes? Straight up, 11.
Well, who had been with 11 dudes?
Had been with 11 dudes. Not at one time. They were, like it was.
Just sort of one after the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Obviously, it depends. I don't know. She'd certainly be experienced.
Yeah, right? Like,
I mean,
a lot of experience would be.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I probably let her down.
Right, exactly. That's what I said earlier. Because if you aren't the first to explore that frontier, then you are instantly, whether or not she actually does it, in my head, I'd be like, I'm getting compared to all these different people. So, that's, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I suppose. I think I'd be like, dude, I'm going to do this so much better than all the other people. And it's like, that's it. I am going to. I guess.
But have you ever gone into a situation and been like, man, I'm gonna fucking own this, and then it's like,
and then, oh yeah, they'd be like, oh fuck,
and it's just an incredible letdown. You're like,
the
this
crash,
is
the near crash, the near crash is like, dude, I'm fucking owning this driving. Whoa, fuck. Yeah.
So where's the happy medium where you could just be like, yeah, like this is not. I don't know, man. It's just it's so
it's
complicated.
Communication, dude. Communication.
It's complicated. So I don't know, man. Basically, if you've been with 11 dudes,
If me personally being with 11 dudes,
yeah,
is
well,
that what you're saying?
if you want to be with 11 dudes, that's, I mean, you can do that if you want. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. That's a lot of dick.
It
So,
is a lot. No, no thanks. I'm
yeah.
okay at the moment.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody could help you out, I guess, if you needed to change that. I don't know. Anyhow, speaking of which, oh, tell him that thing with the porn thing, the question at the party. Tell him that. I thought that
Oh
was
shit,
interesting.
yeah. Um, okay, basically, this is a while ago. I was with my friends. We were pre-drinking, and this question cropped up, and actually, I was with one of my mates, and all of his friends, and this was like me. It was like the white guy and like 11 black people, and it's not a bad thing. In fact, it was really really fun, but it was just it's like oh hell, actually oh hell no type stuff. Actual, so honest to God, it was fucking awesome. But the question cropped up. One of these guys sort of blurted out with, "What would you rather be, a porn star or a drug dealer?" And it's just instantly every guy porn star, and pretty much every woman there said drug dealer. And I suppose with a guy porn star is like, yeah, I'm not gonna get shot at, yeah, I'm not gonna get arrested, and I gotta stick my junk in something fucking awesome, and I get paid for it. It's living the dream, living the dream. Whereas a woman would be like, I don't really fancy this. And the argument was like, I don't want to get pregnant, I want to get STDs, and sort of, all the lame ass arguments that you normally get. But dude, drug dealer, you're gonna get fucking shot. Clay, where have you gone? Clay, no.
Continue, man. I don't have any cash on me, like straight up.
Clay is gone. You can hear him just. Clay, come back. Clay. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm just gonna talk on my own. So yeah, with that, it's that conundrum because of course, with a guy you're entering, you're not being entered, unless you're that type of porn star. But with a woman, it's very different, and it's more sort of dignity based because dude.
Raf.
What?
Raf. Okay, I have to give you a disclaimer right here. Whatever you just said, someone pounded the shit out of my fucking screen. And so I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look and someone's at my door, and it's a fucking kid selling shit. And he's sounding like the goddamn cops or something.
So, shit, hide the weed.
I got freaked out. I was like, who the fuck? Like, I thought someone fucking crashed in front of my house. Like, straight up fucking legit. Like, car accident. I was like, oh, I hope someone, like, immediately I was like, is someone dead? And then I look and I'm like, it's a fucking kid. He tried to shake my hand through the screen. I was like, first of all, I'm shirtless. I'm not doing anything. Like, and then he was trying to sell me like cookies and shit. I'm like, dude, I don't have anything to pay you. I don't have any cash, like legit. So I can't. He's like, we take checks. I'm like, I'm not paying with you for a fucking check for cookies. And so I was like, I can't help you out. And it was the strangest fucking thing. And I think he was gay. I'm not even fucking with you. I feel like he was. His voice was very, very light.
You're gonna pay him with your body? Is that is
I'm
like, I fancy your cookies, kid. Let's do this now.
These are great cookies. Like, that was weird. So did you stop the commentary or?
No, I continued on my merry way. I noticed halfway through, I was like, no, Clay, no.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Did you hear
so
that?
My bad. I couldn't warn you. Because I wanted to like yell or something, but then that would just be very strange. I'd be like, who's he talking to? So my bad, man. I apologize.
You should have asked the kid to shout, and we could have been part of the dual com.
He was just so light voiced. I couldn't. He probably wouldn't. Like, no offense to him, but I don't know if he hit puberty yet or not. So it would have been just strange.
Okay, then I have a joke for you then. Okay, what do gay horses eat?
I don't know.
Hey.
Oh shit. Oh shit, that's not straight. I feel really weird right now because he pounded on my fucking gate. You don't pound on a fucking gate, man. You know?
Sounds like a euphemism there. Dude, he pounded my gate.
Dude, he just pounded the shit out of my gate. It was awesome. Okay, anyway, where did we leave off? I'm sure you told your story,
Yeah, I
and I
told it. I
missed
told
it.
it. Yeah, I told it. I remember the scenario which it was in. One of my flatmates, he was a second year, and he was black, and he had loads of black friends, and I just came into the kitchen once, and they just assimilated me,
What?
and yeah, did
Yeah, I know, but like,
they just
how
sort of
many
like
were?
I
How
don't know.
many?
We were probably about 10 of us.
That's a lot of people in a kitchen
Yeah, yeah.
right now.
But I don't know. It's just the question cropped up, and I've already talked about it, dude. Come on.
Just don't. Yeah, then just skip it. I'll just. I was here in spirit.
In spirit. I was here in spirit. Okay,
Whatever.
dude. So I think we've hit about 30 minutes now. So yeah, we've been into this for a pretty long while. I think it's probably about time we wrapped it up.
Cut it.
Yep. So thanks for watching. If you listen to 30 minutes, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Thanks again. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to both our channels. We're fucking beasts.
Word.
So yeah, thanks.